First tip for ranking up. I see a lot of low-end, this is more like low-end copper to like gold players I see, is the noise they make. They will sprint like Usain Bolt across hallways for no fucking reason. They'll be quick peeking for no reason. They'll shoot for no reason. My game's freezing right now. Thank fuck. But half the time it's really unnecessary, the sprinting and the quick peeking and the shooting. So, okay, you're down here already. Try to make less noise when you are pushing your main entry. For example, you can slow walk up the white stairs, and if he does happen to know, I don't know, we don't know where each other are right now. And as an attacker, you need to know where the defenders are. So sometimes you can just bait for a sound cue, like a quick shown peek, and you see him on the corner. Quick shown peek, you see him. Or you can hear him. You can do a fake sprint, and he will react off that, and you get a sound cue off of that too. But the main thing is, for tip number 1, is baiting or a sound cue, or, well, and stop making noise completely. Stop proning so much, stop crouching, because if you're doing this and you're making a bunch of noise, you're limiting his sound so he can rotate easier and he knows where you are at all times. You're just giving yourself, you're shooting yourself in the leg basically. Tip number 2 to rank up is be patient. Not everything has to be this super quick Shaiko movements and all that. Go back in the side, go back in the side. They can't see you, they can't see you. I'll bait, I'll let you know. But with baiting for sound cues is part of patience. You don't want to bait a sound cue and then swing off of it right away because you can get pre-fired. That's the main way I die a lot, is just getting pre-fired when I do bait for sound if I play too aggressive off it. So an example would be, I don't know where Doc is, I'll throw a drone in, not get on it, I hear him bolo, and then I'm just gonna react off that. You literally have to give sound cues or some kind of distraction for the player to look at, or to be like distracted of, and then patience on top of that, kills will just come. Number 3, quick peeking. A lot of players ranking up, even in like Emerald and Diamond lobbies, they won't utilize the quick peek mechanic in any form. No Shaiko peeking, no shown peeking, no nothing. The Shaiko peek is very simple. You just aim in, you quick peek. You'll aim to the right and back to the left as quickly as possible, just to gain like a sliver of information. And the same way as for shown peeking, you can just do like a prone. You do your prone key, and you just press it twice really quickly, and you can get a quick peek off. Quick peeking. Now he's on the left side, I see that, and I can react off that. Goes back to the left side, so on the left side. Stop reloading and over droning so much. A lot of issues in the lower ranks is time management. You only have 3 minutes on attack to make something happen, and a lot of that in the lower ranks is spent baiting. Stop baiting, stop over droning, stop reloading so much in gunfights. Like if you have a gunfight here and you like, let's say you shoot a little bit, you have 16 bullets. Like I have 16 bullets right now. I do not need to reload. I should keep being aware, be aware of my hatch, my vert, my other angles. Quick check meeting, quick check 90, with the cam, not even reload, like only reload when you're safe and when it's necessary. There's no point to shoot and reload so much because that also gives sound cues away. It's just little things like that, like little ticky-tacky things like that, that don't seem so big, but it's what elevates your game to being like a regular player to becoming a champion or whatever you're trying to be. Tip. Pre-fires. You want to pre-fire everything. Pre-firing is really where I get most of my kills from Siege, and that is an example of pre-firing. You just fucking, you hear them, you shoot, you just fucking shoot your gun. I know that kind of contradicts the other tip I gave earlier about like stop shooting so much, stop making too much unnecessary noise, but it like situations vary. If it's a 1v1 situation, you can pre-fire. If you're confident you're better than the other player in the 1v1, you can give up where you are. It just gets kind of shaky when you don't know where they are and they know where you are, and then it kind of gets a little weird. But if you know where they are and you're making noise to bait for a sound cue, or you're pre-firing, you know, those are all good, like, you know, you can make sound in the game. It's just try not to make too much unnecessary sound. Next tip, pre-place entry drones. You never know where the enemy combatants are located, so having pre-places are crucial. Even having a pre-place like this in garage, I can see nobody's in garage, no vert, hatches closed, so garage is free to take, that's free ground. And then you can just keep making your way. You don't even have to drone all the time. You can face check a quick peek C's on cam, a quick peek meeting, quick 90, quick peek classroom, quick peek top laundry. You don't really hear anything. You can take this ground on top main cam. But always having a pre-place for when you're entering is so surprising. Recoil patterns for different guns. The R4C has quite a bit of kickback. I can control it, not too terribly, but you should learn all the different guns' recoil patterns, the operators, all that kind of stuff, all that kind of fun jazz, what they're used for, the abilities. Just knowing what all that is and what it means and what it all does just makes your time on siege easier. Like, you're not constantly guessing, and memorizing recoil patterns and practicing in the shooting range is also a great way to get your aim and your recoil control to the next level. So just little one, but it's always helpful. Peeker's advantage and crosshair placement. To be head high, to be head height on any opponent, and everybody's the same height in this game, every operator. The head level is a second buckle on ping. As you can see, the second buckle, you just stay on it, it's head level to lesion. Want me to lesion? It's head level. This is head level, and if you keep it, you look at the second buckle, it is on the second buckle. So if you aim at the second buckle at a barricade, you will always be head level, no matter what. Another thing is Peeker's advantage in this game. It's a swing or be swung game, so in a gunfight, you have to swing to gain the advantage on your opponent. Playing aggressive has never been more of a meta in Siege than it has been for the last couple years. An example of Peeker's advantage would be this. That is kind of Peeker's advantage. He proned, so it made things a little different, but he was definitely on my screen longer than he saw me, because he shot me so much later. But it is a swing or be swung game, so even if you are not 100% sure of intel on your opponent, like for him, he was proned. Honestly, like, I didn't hear it, I didn't fucking cue it in my brain, but because I swung, it gave me that extra time to react and take him down before he could take me down. Positioning in a 1v1 especially, like, you know, 5v5 varies, but this is just for 1v1 gun skill for players that are trying to rank up. Positioning in a gunfight is so important. So Nixon, this one I'm actually just gonna have you 1v1 me normally, and I'm gonna position myself, you know, how I would normally play, just to give like an example of how a champion would position himself in a gunfight. So you can start whenever you want. Start them top main, so I can just go where I'm at. That's just an example of how I would play, but it's patience. you're gonna wait for him, like especially on defense, wait for him to attack you. It's very basic line stuff. But for the final tip, it's just experience. You have to play the game. You're not gonna get better overnight, especially with all the tips I gave. It's a lot of information to process, so you just have to take it one step at a time, go day by day, and with experience you'll get better. But yeah, hopefully this helped, and like and subscribe, and let me know what map you want me to cover next, because I'm also going to do callouts at some point for every single map in ranked. I'll do callouts, basic site setups, which operators to pick if you're in a 5-stack and whatnot. But yeah,